Hey everyone, welcome back. This is the Gerbil, and damn is this a good GAC matchup. There's some pretty fun, creative stuff in here. So my opponent went first this morning, cleared my top base pretty easy. My Ewoks did lose on defense, so they are 2 out of 3 in holds today. Can't complain about that. On the bottom section, Luke with 2PO and 3PO held. Crew held twice. Well, not much else to say about that. Now, Executor's on defense, and he does not have Executor. In fact, my opponent's fleets are pretty meh, so he's not going to clear that. There's absolutely no way. So I think I'm going to win this one, but let's get into it. All right, on the top here, we're going to open up against Gas with Sith Eternal Emperor Solo. Now, well, not Solo. We're going to put Wad in there just for the giggles. This is a fantastic matchup in my favor because... well, once you link with Gas and then take away his protection, he's not going to get any more, right? That's the way I understand it, at least. So then Sith Eternal is just going to kill everybody because Skywalker's just going to take a knee and twiddle his thumbs and watch his friends get killed and contribute to his lifelong depression and anger and path down to the dark side. I mean, the Emperor's proud of that here. See, so he's taking a knee now, and we're just gonna slowly kill off Mr. Rexy over here. Rex, time to exit. There you go. And Gas is just sitting there. See, he's like, hey, what's going on, guys? Please stop. No, please stop. And of course, because what? You know, I can't be hurt. Just can't be hurt. Now, finally, when you kill off everybody, Gas does stand back up, and he's going to come in angry, but he's still not going to do any damage here because, again, Watt's going to help us recover all that protection, and then Sith Eternal, his middle special, when he uses that, he recovers 50% protection right there. So, oh, poof. See? That's it. Now, probably could do that. In fact, I know you can do that without Watt, but Watt just makes it a little bit more fun. Gives you that added comfort right there. All right, next up we got Nute. Now I'm throwing in Jedi Master Luke because I feel confident my opponent does not have any GLs on defense. I looked at his GAC history and frequently does not put any on defense, and there's none in the first 2 rows. There could be a surprise waiting for me in the back, but I'm just I'm not concerned about it. I'm taking a gamble, yeah, but Luke here can solo these guys pretty easily. I'm not going to get the full banners, but because it is a undermanned squad, I am going to get those points back, so I'll get the full points nonetheless. And then this is a good one because, you know, when you go in here with 3v3, that Django has that damage immunity, and Jedi Master Luke doesn't care. He's just gonna wait it out, right? He can take all those hits. So there we go, second win. Next, we're gonna go Director Krennic, and I just don't even know what to put here. I have so little experience with that, so I'm throwing in Shaak Ti, mostly just because we're gonna get a bunch of assists, or not assists, retributions here, and we can also cleanse that buff pretty quick and the taunt pretty easy. And I don't know if I should go after Death Trooper or Krennic first, but I choose Krennic just because I figure, you know, he's the leader. Let's get rid of him. My ARC Trooper is only gear, I think, 10, maybe 9. So I am concerned about losing him, and I'm hoping that Cody here and Shaak Ti will just get the job done before I lose him. And I don't. Oh well. C'est la vie. Nice little run up there. But obviously, see, down goes Krennic, and at this point, it's 1 attacker and a tank versus 2 attackers with the retributions, so I'm not worried about it. We got Death Mark, that I don't like seeing at all, but that's okay because we're gonna win anyway. I'm certain. Here we go. See, nice little hit, and she's cleansed herself, and down he goes. So yeah, easy cheesy. All right, I do lose a few banners. That's okay. I'll make those up later. Okay, what next? All right. Oh, Shaak Ti and clones. All right, it's turnabout, I guess. All right, so we're going to take in Darth Revan Bastila, because we can do that right there and hopefully get full banners without them taking a turn. I think this one will be pretty... snap. Of course, 5's got to turn out. Well done, 5's. Nice way to just ruin a perfect day so far. Oh, come on. Seriously? Don't you know that's not what I want? Oh, well. 55 banners. Can't complain. That's pretty good. And, you know, believe it or not, these Gear 12 squads are the ones I worry about the most, right? When they're high relics, you know that you need to hit hard or do whatever you got to do. But when they're Gear 12, it's like, really? Do I throw in some of my optimal squads like this one? Or do I try to risk it with something low power? And you know what I've discovered is that when you try to risk it with something low power, that's when you end up losing more often than not. And you lose big time banners. So screw it. We go with troopers, and we just punch them into oblivion. Just like that. 56. Okay, so we lost one banner. Okay, we can do better than that. No more losing banners. But top's clear. And like I said, he doesn't have Executor, so I'm not worried about it at all. All right, bottom row. Padme. I hate Padme. Not that I hate the character. I actually like the character. I just hate playing against Padme. But fortunately, this is 3v3, which means that the Malak solo is almost guaranteed to work. Just ignore everyone. Kenobi's gonna taunt, so just go straight for him. And do the little drain life, do the big shoulder thump, do the over the hand laser slap, blah, blah. Oh my god, I said laser slap. Been watching too much, I don't know. You know, I thought the first time I ever heard someone say laser sword in Star Wars was Jedi Master Luke in one of the sequels, and he got, man, a lot of people went nuts on that. It's not a laser sword, it's a lightsaber. And I agree, I didn't like the terminology at all, but I'm watching Rebels, and man, I love Rebels. I think Rebels is good. I'll talk about that later, maybe in like a few minutes. But in Rebels, Kanan calls it a laser sword also, and that predates the sequels, I think. I need to look at the dates. But that is at least 2 different Jedi now who said a laser sword. Now, he also calls it a lightsaber, so it could just be an interchangeable term in some branches of the Jedi Order. I don't know, but I personally don't like laser sword. It just sounds so generic. And I don't even know if a lightsaber is a laser. Anyway, I wasn't sure how this one would go. I thought maybe that would happen, remove all turn meter, but then he immediately took a turn and I'm like, WTF. Okay, and then Jin fell in one shot. I'm like, that shouldn't happen either. And then here we drop the ability block. I don't know why it didn't apply on the others. Jin gives potency up. Not potency up, but potency bonuses. And ROLO already has high potency, and R2's giving potency. So why did ability block not land on Hux or Sith Trooper? Like, what the hell? Right there. Oh well, it's over. It's not exactly a power team. I would normally put C-3PO in there, who makes it a lot more effective. I would call it a power team at that point, but that just really did actually surprise me. I knew Sith Trooper's gonna hit hard, but seriously, Jin whiffed on stunning him, and I don't know, maybe he can't be stunned, but that opening shot removed his turn meter and should have stunned him. Then R2 should have stunned Sith Trooper, and then ROLO should have put ability block on everybody, and that should have been game. But oh well, I digress. Here we go. So Palpatine against Crew. So my opponent lost twice against Crew here. People underestimate Crew still, which is interesting, and they struggle, especially in 3v3. But the solution is really, really easy. It's called Shaak. I mean, Shaak, that's all you really need. Once you get that Shaak on there, it's pretty simple. Why? Well, because if I recall right, and I'm looking it up right now just to make sure I'm not like blowing smoke out my butt here, because I honestly, you know, I don't memorize a lot of these things. Nope, that's the wrong Sith. But Shaak, as I recall, prevents him from healing, and yeah, Shaak can't gain health, buffs, or bonus turn meter. And so because he can't heal, both of the Kylo runes fall down really quickly. And of course, Vader's putting ability block on there, so he can't use his AoEs to kill off all 3 of us. Not like he had a chance anyway, really, to kill Royal Guard anytime soon. I got the Zeta on there. He's probably pushing 300,000 health, but whatever. There we go. That was pretty slick. So that was pretty easy. Rebels, man, yeah, I like Rebels. I know it's a little controversial, but I like it better than Clone Wars. Like, I really, really do. Oh, this is fun. Anytime I can use B tier Ewoks, and by B tier I just simply mean Teebo, because Elder and Logray are not B in my opinion at all. But this is fun. I mean, this is a control team. I don't know why we whiffed on turn meter removal with Logray right there, but this is not going to be hard. We're just going to keep giving and here we go, turn meter gone. Yep, good job. So yeah, Teebo and Logray both take away turn meter. Here we go, take it away again. Yeah, see, he whiffed again. My Logray is pushing 130, 140 potency. So I got to look at that kit. Maybe it's not guaranteed or something. Here we go. First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot is down. All right, 3v2 now. Okay, here we go. Take it away, take it away. There we go. All turn meters gone. Teebo's not under stealth, unfortunately, or else we'd take it away again. But at this point, we've got control of the board. We're going to get, I think, 55 banners if this continues. Like, Teebo's never getting hit, which is ironic because he's the tank, right? Teebo's the tank, and look, he hasn't been hit once. The reason I'm hammering on Phasma, actually, is because Phasma has the AoE, which will take away the protection from Teebo. Bye-bye. So I am trying to make sure that Phasma never does the AoE. As long as he doesn't AoE, at least Teebo's safe. That's so weird to say. At least my tank is safe from an AoE. That's not going to do much damage. I just don't want to be banner sniped. Hate banner sniping. Yeah, so Rebels, why? So Clone Wars, first off, I've never cared for Anakin's whininess. And in every story, whether it's Clone Wars, the original prequels, or in the Thrawn books, I swear Anakin just comes off as pretty brainless. Like, he doesn't think things through, he's not critical, he doesn't analyze, he whines a whole lot. I know that's the way he's supposed to be, that's what Lucas has said many times, but I just don't like that. I don't like it. The other thing about Clone Wars is that it just feels like a million disconnected stories. And somehow, especially in the first two seasons, it's like they're just jumping from system to system to system with all of these minor, insignificant tasks. Protect this senator, blow up this battle station, stop the plague, whatever it is. It's like they're not connected in the slightest. And I just don't perceive how these two people, Kenobi and Anakin, have the time to literally just bounce around the galaxy from place to place to place to place, tackling all of these unrelated, mostly insignificant problems. And then when they do have the big problems, they're massive. And of course, they pull through in 10 minutes. And I don't like that. By contrast, Rebels is not about a massive global event or galactic event. It's following the story of, in the first season so far, I'm on like episode 15, of the Phoenix Squad. And it's giving you a lot of character development. I mean, especially Ezra. You really are learning about Ezra and Kanan and understanding like what they're doing, why they're doing it. And yeah, there's also some unconnected stories there, like where Lando shows up. But it actually serves to tell a story that progresses linearly and appropriately. I don't really know how to describe it, but I just feel like from the perspective of a story, it's a whole lot better. I also don't like in Clone Wars how it's like the red shirt, Star Trek red shirt, right? Kirk, Spock, and 3 security guards in red shirt beam down to the planet. Only 2 come back. Guess who? I mean, like, if they're in a red shirt, they're dead. And Clone Wars is like that. If they're in a clone outfit, they're dead, right? Every single episode. And none of the Jedi show even the slightest compassion for all the dead clone troopers. Like, none. Like, they will try to save them, and they'll give it their best sometimes. Other times it's really half-assed. But, Anakin and Kenobi go on a mission with 10 troopers, and none of the troopers come back. They're all dead. And at the end, they're all high fives and hugs. Like, well, we sure won the day. Yes, we did. We beat those separatist clankers. I was like, dude, 10 people just died. Or in many episodes, entire ships of people die. And they're like, oh, we won, we saved the day. And I'm like, you just killed 20,000 people on that flagship or whatever. I just don't get it. I mean, if they're supposed to be Jedi's protectors of the peace, guardians of the galaxy, whatever, then they should have some compassion. Right? Episode 1 opens with Yoda having a great speech to the clones saying, you know, your faces are the same, but you are not the same to the Force, right? Like, Yoda nailed it right there. Like, he's like, I want to see your faces. You are each special. You are people. And that was good. And then after that, it's, let's just kill every clone that even walks across the screen, except for, of course, the main ones, right? Echo, Cody, and people. And I haven't got far enough along to see if they live or die, but I just can't get into it. All right, this is good. This is really fun. Watch this. Here we go. Special, tap, tap. Special, tap, tap, tap. Special, tap, tap. Basic. Special, tap, tap. Special, tap, tap, down. Special, tap, tap, down. Special, tap, tap. Basic, 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 basic. Basic, or special, tap, tap. Special, tap, tap, down. That was good. This team is wicked. They are really good. I don't care. People say that it's not worth the investment. Yes, it is. I mean, Omicrons are getting easier and easier to get, and they will get easier to get. I mean, you know that bundle that pops up in the store, 1,200 crystals, you get like 5 Zetas and a chance for Omicrons, and then there's other bundles that are cheaper now. They're just the Zeta 2.0. And in time, everyone's going to have plenty of them, just like we have plenty of Zetas in the long run. So what's 2 Zetas on a team, basically? It's insignificant in the long run. Now, right now, you might still be crunched for them. A lot of people are. But we're all going to get plenty of Omegas down the road. And for right now, those 2 in tandem, man, you saw it yourself. Yeah, that was a Relic 7 Palpatine. I think it was a Relic 7 Gideon, or Moff Tarkin, and he's not the best. I get that. Mara Jane was in there, who gave the bonus turn meter. Palpatine even has the bonus that, or the ability that rebels take damage on their turn. Didn't matter. Just did not matter. This one was just an experiment. I really don't expect to win. I was hoping that maybe I can just get out ahead of Gideon. If I had been wise, though, I should have just been targeting Death Trooper, because he's the only threat. Really, I mean, Gideon is not the biggest threat there. It's Dark Trooper, sorry. Dark Trooper, not Death Trooper. And it's not working. I'm just, okay, never mind. Pass. I had the speed advantage. I should have just hammered away on Dark Trooper. Okay, so this one I'm nervous about. This is a really, really, really solid defensive team. So we got Beskar, we got a healer, and we got Nest. So right, whenever they land a debuff on me, they get turn meter. And my Sith assassin over there, or Nihilus rather, Nihilus, he does assassinate. Nihilus, he's only like gear 10, I think, maybe even 9. So I've just got to keep him alive. The hope is to fracture Nest, and then kill the healer, IG-11, and not lose Nihilus long enough for him to annihilate Nest. And it's really hard. But fortunately, none of those 3 actually hit really, really hard. Nest will eventually, as all those buffs and things fade and come and go, she somehow gets stacking offense. I don't know how it works exactly. So that's why we want to fracture her. And as far as damage output, IG-11 is not going to do it. Now Mando could. Is that Mando or Bando? That's Bando, right? Yeah, Bando could. But see, we got it. Annihilate. So now, win or lose, I don't care. My only goal here was to take out Nest. But at 2v1, and we can fracture them, now it's going to basically be 3v1. I think we got a good shot at this. And that Bando is just not doing any damage at all. Now, I put Gideon in for the lead because he removes the turn meter and because he's got that bonus protection ability there, which helps us keep Nihilus alive. And I'm using Thrawn to pass turn meter to Nihilus every turn, just so that Nihilus's cooldowns get dropped by taking extra turns. That way we get back to the Annihilate faster. So it is a protect Nihilus and turn meter manipulation, right? Pass the turn meter and then Gideon remove the turn meter. And, well, my goal was to kill one, and I'm going to kill all three. And I think I killed all three with Annihilate. We'll find out. No, I don't think I killed the last one with Annihilate, but here we go. Next one. Oh, there we go. Pass turn meter. See? Nihilus, thank you. And poof! Down goes 2. And so now it's 3v1 and Fracture. So basically now it's 2.5 versus 0. I mean, if you look at it that way, right? So this was easy. I did not expect to win that one, and I won with almost full banners, 55. That was really good. That was really, really good. All right. Now this one makes me nervous. They are Gear 12 versus Gear 12 with a Relic Brood Alpha. But, I mean, we've got AoEs from Gideon and Dark Trooper. The hope is what I should have done before, is just focus fire on Dark Trooper, right? Remove those stacks so that he becomes less of a threat. And with all the assists, it's not that hard. The worry is just that the Stormtrooper gains taunt, and then I have a wall that I can't get past, and Dark Trooper and Gideon start turn meter removal and AoE me to death. Because Spy is very, very weak in terms of health. My Brood Alpha can sustain a few hits, but there. Once Dark Trooper goes down, this is easy. Free, almost free win. Possibly full banners after that. We do want to try to get rid of Gideon before he does his AoE pews, just because we don't want him to snipe too many banners. But we can recover a lot of those banners by punching Trooper in the face forever, which we'll have to do. So yeah, we're on full automatic at this point. Just save some time and punch, whack, 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 slippity slap. Hey, come on, stop it. Yay! Oh, yeah, stand back up. I don't like that. Go away, go away. There it is. Nice job, Bugs. Nice job. All right, now we got one more match before we can go to the ships. And this is easy. We're gonna go dash. So we got a little bit of speed bonus. We're going with Lando for his AoE and Nest, because why not? I mean, it's our last fight. So there we go. Dropped a whole bunch of debuffs. AoE took down. Okay, that was it. Never mind. Enough said. Yeah. Dash is amazing. Full banners. Good job. All right, now let's go clear the ships and call this one done. So, my opponent doesn't seem to have the best fleets, and that's something we can capitalize on. I've really, as you know, been focusing hard on my fleets. And, it's like, why not? It's a fourth of the GAC territories, and especially in Kyber now, it's pretty critical. Like, Executor, I think, is absolutely number 1. I think Rebels is number 2 for requirements in terms of Kyber, because Rebel can beat almost anything on offense, save another well-established Executor team. I'm calling an Outrider here because of this right here. Look at that. Did you see that? Let's see that again. Let's rewind that. Okay, here we go. Back up. Now look at his health. Look how much health Houndstooth has, and then whack. That defense down times 5 is 25% defense down, or whatever it is, enabled us to absolutely destroy Houndstooth. I know a lot of people don't really like Outrider, but I think that's because they don't play enough Rebels. That right there was game changer. And then the next turn of Outrider, I use them to just go ahead and give everybody health and protection recovery. That's also huge because it gives us the full banners right there. It guarantees the full banners in a lot of cases. So Outrider, is it an amazing ship in all purposes? Absolutely no. But that defense down, or whatever those missiles did to Houndstooth, just completely destroyed him. And we got our banners. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to flip the sides, take Negotiator in against Home 1. And I don't know why he's starting... Well, I do know why. He's got double tanks because he's on defense, and he doesn't have Cassian and Biston at any gear level worth having. And that's... I understand that Rebels are a big investment, but putting them on defense is a monolithic mistake. You should not put Rebels on defense. They're just way too easy to beat on defense. I mean, they are an aggressive tier 1 team. I'm really mess up here. I call in Guardian, or Jedi Guardian, and I call in the wrong assist. I meant to target Anakin for the assist, which would have given us the win, but it's okay. We still win and didn't lose anybody. And then last one, we've got Endurance, the worst capital ship in the game. I think we have 9 capitals now. You need 3 on defense, 3 on offense. That's 6. That leaves 3 to pick from, and my opponent put him the worst one there. Don't know why. I guess maybe he has Negotiator. I looked. I think I did. He has Negotiator. But yeah, see, I'm finally learning how to play my Empire. As you can see there, I got Second Sister out first turn of Chimera. Down goes Anakin. And then after that, this is just mop up, right? I mean, Anakin... So I'll just leave it at that. This is not going to go well for my opponent. And yeah, we got a full clear. Hallelujah. Pat myself on the back. Yay, I think I did good. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you learned something from this one. This was a really, really fun GAC. At least it was for me. Not just because I won, but because there were ample challenges and ample opportunities to test and explore some new compositions. I am starting to appreciate 3v3 more than I used to. I think it's coming to a place where it's actually enjoyable because of all the Omicrons that allow us to use older characters and have more diversity, like Akbar and Leia. That was just worlds of fun, destroying Palpatine with that. Hasn't happened in a long time. Oh, there it is. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, please, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye now.